Want someone to perform at a level they've never performed at before, you need to remove them from the environment that created their current level. All right, so let me tell you something interesting, and I promise this actually has to do with the video. I was reading a few weeks ago, NASA spends about $4.5 billion a year on space operations, and a really big slice of that pie is literally to figure out how to transform regular people into superhuman performers. So they spend about $15 million per year individually on an astronaut. And as they were going through this whole process, they figured out one protocol that changes everything, one that you can actually apply in your 2026 to achieve every single goal that you might have for the year. Here's the protocol. You know what NASA does with an astronaut before a mission? Immersion phase, complete isolation, zero contact with the outside world, no family, no friends, no parties, no distractions, nothing. Literally just them, their crew, and the mission. And the reason for that is because when you are about to launch into space, you can't afford to be carrying any sort of emotional baggage. You can't afford weak habits. You can't afford distractions. I mean, especially up there, one slip up and you're actually dead. So NASA, what they did is they figured out something profound. If you want someone to perform at a level they've never performed at before, you need to remove them from the environment that created their current level. You need an immersion phase. You need total isolation. And then, and only then, can you launch? Now, the reason I tell you this NASA story is because that's exactly what you need to do. It's that time of the year again. And just like every other year, you're probably thinking about what you want to achieve in 2026. Maybe it's finally getting in shape. Maybe it's making real money. Maybe it's becoming the man or the woman you know you are capable of being. And here's the thing, you've wanted these same things before in 2025 and 2024, probably even before that, but you didn't get there. And it's not that you didn't try, you did. You went to the gym, you started working on your goals, you had genuine motivation. But somewhere around Feb or March, something happened. Not because you're lazy, not because you lack discipline, but because there were one or two habits quietly sabotaging everything. Maybe it was going out every weekend when you should have been focused. Maybe it was scrolling your phone for hours instead of working. Maybe it was just hanging around people who kept pulling you backwards. And those habits, they seem small, they seem harmless, but they are the reason you ended up in the same place by March. Same body, same bank account, same life. And the reason I bring up that whole NASA thing is because they figured out decades ago, you can't perform at a higher level while being stuck in the environment that created your current habits. The contamination is too strong. The habits are too deeply wired. The influences are too persistent. And that's exactly what this video is about.